By a show of fingers and without saying anything, who heard the news that the president's son, Hunter Biden, was convicted on 3 felony counts earlier this month? Who heard that news? Sure, you hadn't heard that Hunter Biden was convicted? No. Okay. 4 of you. And by a show of fingers, who would say that Hunter Biden's being convicted would affect your vote in the presidential race in any way? Hunter Biden's conviction affecting your thinking in any way about who you're going to vote for? For none of you. Okay. So Hunter Biden was convicted of making a false statement about his drug use on a federal firearms application. He could face up to 25 years in prison, but first-time offenders who did not use their weapons to commit a violent crime typically receive no jail time. By a show of fingers, who thinks that Hunter Biden should go to prison? You folks wouldn't send Hunter Biden to prison either. David, why not? He's convicted of 3 felonies. Why don't you toss him in jail?
Well, like you said, usually if they haven't committed a crime with the weapon, or, it's usually there's no jail time as a standard kind of procedure from that kind of felony. So I don't see as like a problem if he's removed from, the gun's removed from him or the weapon is removed from him and he pays a fine, and that's, if he does it again, then that's a different story.
Okay. Anybody have a different reason why you wouldn't imprison Hunter Biden? No? So basically you're in lockstep with David? That's the reason?
Yeah. Sounds good to me. I think that there's a lot of felonies that don't necessarily get jail time. And I think that would fall under one of those.
Okay. Very quickly, let's play devil's advocate. I heard you say none of you would toss Trump in prison. None of you would toss Hunter Biden in prison. Someone listening to this would think you guys are very, very lenient. Anybody want to tell me why I'm not crazy?
Well, I would say that Trump, if he got jail time, it shouldn't be that long. So
Okay.
I'm not opposed to him getting jail time, but I don't think it should be for more than like 6 months or something in that time frame.
Okay.
I'm a violent crime person, so violent crimes get prison time to me. I guess there's some other things that would qualify, but neither of these seem significant in terms of actual going to jail. I don't know where jail rehabilitates either one of these guys for the crime that they committed.
Got it. Okay. Anybody else want the last word? No? Okay. By a show of fingers and without saying anything, who heard the news that the president's son, Hunter Biden, was convicted on 3 felony counts earlier this month? Who heard that news? All 5 of you did. By a show of fingers, who would say that Hunter Biden's being convicted would affect your vote in the presidential race in any way? Any impact on any of you? No impact, as though it didn't happen. Okay. So Hunter Biden was convicted of making a false statement about his drug use on a federal firearms application. He could face up to 25 years in prison, but first-time offenders who did not use their weapon to commit a violent crime typically receive no jail time. By a show of fingers, who thinks that Hunter Biden should go to prison? None of you do. Okay. Why not?
This one had 34 counts of felony, and he lied about his drug use like a petty ass crime, while this one was stealing money and pretending that his properties are worth more than they actually are. Frauding banks And we're talking about somebody saying, "Hey, I don't smoke 1 joint versus 2 joints of marijuana."
Okay. Hold on a second. Fidelio, explain something to me. You were talking about lying about the value of the properties. Is that what Trump was convicted of on a criminal case? Is that what the hush money case was about?
No, 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 no. He was. That's also in the stories in the news that I was hearing stuff. But no, in the case, it was basically him putting lying on the accounting where the actual money went instead of to the lady. He made an invoice for certain counseling to pay off the hush money for her blackmailing him, I guess.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's just listening to social media, listening to all of this stuff that also they're saying that he's doing that as well. Defrauding banks of money, where he was saying this tower is 30 millions worth and here's my proof, when it actually wasn't. It was 15.
Okay. Got it. But so why wouldn't you put Hunter Biden behind bars?
Because we all do that. When they ask you, like, if the health insurance asks me if I'm a smoker, I'm gonna say no.
Mhm.
Because I'll have to pay a bigger health insurance. But am I a smoker? Yes, I am. Should I go to jail for that? No, I don't. I don't think so.
Got
Yeah,
it.
but Hunter was doing cocaine. He was talking about weed, talking about cocaine.
But still, cocaine versus that's his own creational use. You understand? Like, if I choose to drink or get drunk, that's my choice. I mean, if I'm staying at home, not driving under influence, that's a whole different story, putting other people in danger. But this one was like defrauding people.
Yeah, but I
Putting
don't want nobody on cocaine or have a problem in a high position running around with a weapon also, because anybody can do anything on drugs.
And
Yeah,
you
but
don't
there's
think
also people who don't
you're
use
not
drugs that use that gun carelessly and just flaunt it and show it
I
as like, hey, I'm big man here. Look at my gun and still be sober and not use drugs.
okay, but none of these mass shootings that's happening in this country were from cokeheads. It was from mentally how would you say it? Mentally
Mental issues, but we don't know that for
yes.
sure. We don't know what people are doing in their personal lives.
But like they were not high, but that's what I'm trying to say. They were not high on coke while they went shooting. They were mentally ill.
Okay. But so wait a second. We're gonna wrap up in a minute here. It sounds to me like none of you think that Hunter Biden's crime was so serious that you put him behind bars for it.
No. No, after Trump didn't go behind the bar. No, I don't think so.
But Trump hasn't been sentenced yet, so we don't know what's going to happen to Trump. Trump's sentence is
Everybody's saying he's not going nowhere. He's not going to be in jail. Everybody and their mother is saying that.
okay. By a show of fingers, who'd be surprised if Trump ends up going to jail? Who'd be surprised? All 5 of you would be surprised by that.
And himself, I think so.
Okay, got it.